What if earning more money was the very reason your life slowly falls apart? Imagine a young athlete signing a $1 million contract, buying luxury cars, a big house, expensive clothes, and suddenly feeling unstoppable. But a few years later, everything is gone. No savings. No stability. Only pressure. How does this happen so often to people who once earned millions? And more importantly, why is the same trap quietly happening to normal people too, even without fame or sports? In this video, we uncover the hidden force called lifestyle inflation, the silent wealth killer behind broken athletes, and how it slowly turns rising income into financial stress without anyone noticing until it is too late. Let's dive in. The silent trap most people never see. Lifestyle inflation does not look dangerous at first. In fact, it feels like success. When income increases, people naturally upgrade their life. A better apartment, a new phone, a more expensive car, or more frequent vacations start to feel normal. The problem begins when this upgrade cycle never stops. Every increase in income is instantly matched with new spending habits. Over time, savings do not grow, even though income grows. This creates a false illusion of financial progress. People believe they are becoming rich, but in reality, they are only becoming more expensive to maintain. This pattern is not loud or dramatic, but it slowly reshapes financial life in a way that becomes extremely hard to reverse. Why the human mind falls into this trap? The real reason lifestyle inflation spreads so easily is not money, it is psychology. Human beings quickly adapt to new comfort levels, a behavior known as hedonic adaptation. What once felt like luxury becomes normal in a short time. At the same moment, social comparison starts influencing decisions. People look at friends, teammates, or influencers and feel pressure to match their lifestyle. Then comes the identity shift. As income increases, people start linking their self-worth with appearance and lifestyle, not financial security. This creates a strong urge to look successful instead of actually building long-term stability. These emotional triggers slowly push spending higher without clear thinking or planning. The most dangerous part is that it never feels wrong in the moment. It feels like natural progress, which is exactly why it quietly becomes a financial trap. Why athletes are the perfect example of this problem. Professional athletes are one of the clearest real-world examples of lifestyle inflation. Many of them earn millions at a very young age, sometimes in their early 20s. But their careers are short, often lasting only 5 to 15 years. This creates a unique financial situation where large income arrives quickly but does not last long. At the same time, they face extreme social pressure from friends, family, agents, and fans who expect financial support and luxury behavior. Without proper financial education, spending becomes emotional rather than strategic. Luxury homes, expensive cars, jewelry, and constant lifestyle upgrades become normal before long-term planning even begins. Mike Tyson and the fall of a legend. One of the most powerful examples of lifestyle inflation is the story of Mike Tyson. At his peak, Tyson earned hundreds of millions of dollars from boxing and endorsements. On paper, he looked unstoppable financially. But within a few years, he faced bankruptcy. His spending included luxury mansions, exotic animals like tigers, expensive cars, jewelry, and massive legal costs. The issue was not just spending, it was the structure behind it. His lifestyle costs were far higher than what could be sustained over time. Even with massive earnings, the financial system collapsed because expenses were built on peak income instead of long-term reality. His story shows that high income without control still leads to financial failure. Antoine Walker and hidden pressure. Former NBA player Antoine Walker earned over $100 million during his career, yet still ended up bankrupt. One of the biggest reasons was not just personal spending but constant financial pressure from his environment. He supported dozens of people financially, owned multiple luxury cars, and maintained a high-cost lifestyle that matched his peak income years. He later admitted that money management was never properly taught to him. His case highlights a hidden reality. Lifestyle inflation is not always personal greed. Sometimes it is external pressure combined with a lack of financial education, creating a system where money leaves faster than it grows. Vince Young and fast lifestyle expansion. Vince Young entered the NFL with massive expectations and early financial success. He signed contracts worth tens of millions and quickly upgraded his lifestyle. However, poor budgeting, dependence on advisors, and fast spending habits created long-term instability. His story shows a key pattern in lifestyle inflation. Income rises quickly, but financial discipline does not grow at the same speed. When that gap appears, money becomes temporary instead of lasting. Even moderate million-dollar careers can disappear if spending habits are not controlled early in the income cycle. The real psychology behind lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is deeply tied to human behavior. One major factor is emotional reward. After stress, performance pressure, or achievement, spending becomes a form of relief. Another factor is identity inflation, where people start to see themselves as someone who deserves luxury, even if long-term stability is not secure. There is also social comparison, which quietly pushes people to match or exceed the lifestyle of others. These psychological forces work together silently. They do not feel like financial mistakes. They feel like normal life decisions, which is exactly why they are so powerful and difficult to control. Why this is not just an athlete problem. Even though athletes are extreme examples, the same pattern exists in everyday life. When salary increases, people often upgrade their phone, rent, transportation, or subscriptions almost immediately. Business owners increase spending when revenue grows. Freelancers raise their lifestyle during good months. Over time, expenses rise to match income, leaving savings unchanged. This creates a dangerous cycle where financial progress becomes invisible. On paper, income looks better, but real wealth does not grow. This is why many high-income earners still live with financial pressure despite earning more than ever before. The real danger: fixed high costs. The most dangerous part of lifestyle inflation is not spending itself, but turning spending into permanent fixed costs. A bigger house means higher rent or mortgage. A luxury car creates monthly payments. Premium subscriptions and social habits become part of routine life. Once these costs become fixed, they cannot easily be reduced. If income drops, financial pressure becomes immediate. This is exactly what destroys many athletes after retirement. Their income stops, but their lifestyle structure remains the same, creating financial collapse even after years of high earnings. How to control lifestyle inflation. Controlling lifestyle inflation is not about removing enjoyment from life or living with constant limits. It is about building a system that protects your future while still letting you enjoy your present. The goal is simple: stop your spending from growing faster than your financial stability. One of the most powerful habits is to save or invest first, before anything else. When money enters your account, a portion should automatically go into savings or investments so your wealth grows before your lifestyle expands. Another strong strategy is setting a lifestyle cap, where only a small percentage of any income increase is allowed for upgrades, while the rest is secured for long-term growth. Delaying big purchases is another simple but effective method. Waiting a few weeks before buying something expensive helps reduce emotional decisions and gives your mind time to think clearly. Over time, this small delay can protect you from many unnecessary expenses. It is also important to separate your identity from your spending. Your value is not defined by what you buy, but by what you build financially. But here is a question to think about: are you upgrading your life based on real needs, or just to match the lifestyle you see around you? Finally, always prepare for income drops early by building savings and multiple income sources, so financial pressure never controls your decisions. Here is final lesson for you. Lifestyle inflation does not destroy wealth suddenly. It destroys it slowly, quietly, and consistently. It feels like progress while it is actually reducing financial freedom. The stories of famous athletes show what happens when income growth is not matched with financial control. But the same pattern exists everywhere, not just in sports. Real wealth is not about how much money enters your life, but how much of your lifestyle remains stable regardless of income changes. The ability to resist unnecessary upgrades is what separates long-term financial security from silent financial collapse. If you want more deep videos on money, behavior, and financial mistakes people do not notice, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and stay connected for more insights that can change the way you handle money for life.